Okay, so usually this fruit basket full of puzzles is on the living room table, and usually I'll film from there when I make a video talking about what puzzles I'm currently playing with. But to be honest, those videos, they usually turn out looking too dark, so that's why I've moved this fruit basket. Did I call it a fruit bowl before? Anyway, yeah, so that's why I've moved this fruit basket into the kitchen. So yeah, these are the puzzles that I'm currently playing with. Here we have the Dan and MFA octahedron. I've accidentally messed this up. I was trying out some algorithms on it to see which pieces got moved into where, and I've made some notes, and I've just been doing this to help me to be able to solve it. Here is the Dan hexadecagon, I think it's called. So I'd scrambled it wrongly in my unboxing video. I had done a lot of illegal moves, so the puzzle was pretty locked up, and I did try undoing all of the illegal moves, and I did undo quite a few of them, but I couldn't undo all of them, so I decided to just disassemble it and reassemble it into its solved state. And I think now I've figured out how to scramble this without any illegal moves, and I might make a video showing how to scramble this without making any illegal moves. We have the two Diane Bermuda cubes, so this is the easiest one, and it's Mercury, and it's really easy. This is the one that is next up in difficulty, which is Venus. Now, I was thinking, okay, this was really easy, so this, it's going to be a bit more challenging, but it shouldn't be that difficult. But it's actually way more difficult than this one. I have managed to solve this once, but I found it really difficult. It took me a really long time and a lot of tries, so I'm trying to solve it again, and this is how far I've got so far. Here we have the Dan and MFA Crazy 3x3 Jupiter. I think this is the easiest Crazy 3x3 that there is. I find it a lot of fun, and I think it's very likely that I will make a tutorial on this. And we have two Wheaton cuboids. Now, the interesting thing about these, you would think, okay, they're basically the same kind of puzzles, except this has got an extra layer. This is a 3x3x5. And this is a 3x3x4, but they are actually quite different from each other. So this is the Wheaton 3x3x4 cuboid. I can't remember what the proper name is for it. I don't know if it's called a Crazy 3x3x4 or a Super 3x3x4 or whatever. But this face and this face, I think you call them zero faces, where the circles stay where they are. I do find this puzzle quite challenging, to be honest. Now this one is a 3x3x5, but it's a lot different from this one. For example, this is not a crazy face. You may think so at first. You might think, oh, that's a zero face, but it's actually a super face, because you can actually turn this circle on its own. It's a bit hard doing this with one hand. On this one, yeah, you can turn it a little bit with one hand, but then it just it locks. So you're not actually meant to turn the circle itself. You could put more force into it, but you just probably end up breaking it. And on this side, it's like there's no circle there, but let's see. But you can do this. So now you've got part of a circle there. And so it's like this face is kind of a super face, I guess, and yeah, it's got off-center turning as well, whereas this one, it doesn't have off-center turning. So this one I've not actually solved yet. I've been finding it quite tricky, actually. At first I thought, this is going to be more easier than this one, because usually puzzles that have super faces, I find them a lot more easier to solve than puzzles which have crazy faces. And then lastly, we have these three skew puzzles. So technically these aren't puzzles that I'm currently playing with. I did bring them out recently, but I've still not got around to playing with them yet. I was just like going through a box, and I spotted this puzzle, and it's a cube type puzzle. I thought, I wouldn't mind having another go at solving this, and I brought this one out as well because I've not tried to solve this one yet. And I thought, well, it's been a very long time since I've even solved a regular cube, so I think I would like to get familiar with a regular cube again, and then try and solve these two. So that's why there's a regular cube here as well. So this one I've solved before, and this one I've never solved before, but I'm looking forward to trying to solve it. And that's it. So these are all the puzzles that I am currently playing with. Well, except for these three, but I'll be playing with them soon. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.